Actually, all this you learn before already. It's just that how you apply it. Okay. So it says that Mark and Sean share a ratio of 5:4. And Mark gave half of it. So now I'm having a ratio here. Mark, Sean, 5, 4. You notice that if Mark give 5, then I will have a very odd number, 2.5, right? So what I can do to make my life more easy, both of them I times 2. Times 2. This make my life more easy. So now they become 10 and 8. Okay? So it's more easy for me, right? So if give away 5, I still have 5 left. So I can easily draw my model in this case. So this is Mark, and then this is Sean. So here is 5 unit, and here is 5 unit, correct? And then over here is 5 unit, here will be 3 unit. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so if I give this away 5, I'll have another model here. Let me draw over here. After giving away, over here Mark will left with 5 unit, right? While Sean will have more. Here is 5 unit, and then here is the 3 unit that Sean initially have, and then add one more 5 unit here because what was given by Mark. This 5 unit was actually given by Mark. And then since the Sean had 96 marbles more than Mark, which is here, this over here is actually 96. You learn this, right? This is actually in P4. You learned this before already. So you can actually easily see that 8 units in this case, 8 units is actually equals to 96 marbles. Correct? And then 1 unit equals to 12. It's asking you how many marbles did they have altogether. Altogether, you know how many units they have. Altogether, they have 18 units. Correct? Because now I actually, over here, altogether have 18 units. So 18 units equals to 12 times 18. Actually give me a value of 216 marbles. Remember your sentence, huh? So this is something very definitely that you learned before. Okay, let's go to this. This is also another model drawing. Let's start with this. So must cut into 5 parts. Says 3/5 are yellow. So over here, these are yellow, correct? And then the rest here are blue and red. So the rest here is actually here, coming from the box on top. These are actually blue and red. So let me just label here first. Here is 3/5. So you know here total is 5 units, right? And here is how many units? Okay. You know that over here are red and blue, but you don't know how many are red, how many blue. But then here gave you a clue. So there are 3 times as many red beads as blue beads. So 3 times as many reds as blue. So reds have 3, right? If blue is 1, red is actually 3. So here I can cut into 4 portions. So red is 3. Here is 3/4 is red. 3/4 is red. And then 1/4 is blue. But 1/4 and 3/4 of what? Of this on top here. Correct or not? You know here is 4 units. And then here is 5 units. So I can actually make them all the same. Here I times 4. So I will have a new model in this case. If here times 4, here also times 4, right? So here becomes 1, 2, 3, 3 times 4, 12 units already, correct? Here become 12 units. 12 units are the yellow. The yellow. Then what about this? 3/4 of times 20. Oh, sorry. Not times 20. Because here is when this whole thing is 20 units. This thing here is actually 8 units, correct or not? 8 units. So here is red is 3/4 times 8 units, because it's of this thing here, what? So I must times. So 6 units is actually belongs to the what? Red. 6 units belongs to the red. And then I left with 2 units belongs to the blue, correct? So yellow, red, blue. And then you should understand, right? You can also 1/4 times 8 units, because over here is actually 8 units, right? So you will actually give you 2 units when you draw into this whole thing here. So it says that there are 378 units more yellow beads than blue beads. Yellow than blue. So if 12 minus 2 unit, right, equals to 378. So you know that 10 units will be equals to 378. So it's asking you find the total number of bits in the box. What's the total number of bits? The total number of bits is 20 unit. If I know that 10 unit, right, is 378. So 20 unit is actually 10 times 2, right? Times 2 here. Then you give me 20 units. And then here times 2 will actually give me 756 bits. So in total, their total number of bits is 756 in the box. Okay? So actually all this you learned before, right? How to draw the model like 3/4 of what? Of this 8 unit here. Because I calculate the whole of this is actually what? 20 units. So when 3 box times 4, right? Here is 12 units. Then the remaining here will be 8 units. 8 units, 3/4 of 8 units and 1/4 of 8 units. You can easily calculate 6 unit and 2 unit. Okay? Okay, question 10. Okay, question 10. Okay, for this question, you must understand something about this. Let's say this angle here is actually equals to the sum of this angle and the sum of this angle. Okay, I put x here. Angle x equals to angle y plus angle z. Angle y plus angle z. So I go and find something that is similar here. Around. Let's find this angle here. Okay, I see something that is similar. Okay. See this external angle here. Oops. This external angle here is equals to these two angles add together. So angle, let's say angle F. Angle F is actually equals to angle A plus angle C. Okay. So this is your first one, you found it, right? A and C you already settled already. A and C. What about the other one? Let's see. Oh, this right here. Okay, let's see. So you see this external angle here is equals to the internal angle, this two sides. You see this is one straight line, right? This is another angle, but then it's equals to sum of B and D. So angle here, here is F, right? Then I put here G lah. Angle G will be equals to angle A, no, angle B plus angle D. Okay? So now it's asking you to find the sum of. Now it's asking you to find the sum of A plus B plus C plus D. So if you add this out, right, here's angle F, here's angle G, correct? So you want to find A plus B plus C plus D is actually angle F plus angle G. It's actually equals to angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D, correct? So how do you find this angle A plus angle G? You know here is actually 40, right? So it's a triangle. So 180 degrees minus 40 will give you 140. And then this 140 is actually equals to angle F plus angle G, and it is also equals to angle A plus B plus C plus D. Okay? Okay, let's go to the next question here. Okay, it says that for every cars that Darren sold, he earned a commission of 3% for the first 50,000. Okay? So he earned a total commission of 3,500. So a 3% of first 50,000, right? First 50,000. Because of 3% from 50,000, he will earn a commission of 1,500, and he earns 3,500. So this car definitely is more than 50,000. Okay, so the remaining, right, he earned a 5%. So what is the remaining? If I earn 3,500, right, minus 1,500, which is the first 50,000, I will have 2,500. And then this is the remaining that I earn from the second portion. So it's actually 5% of the remaining selling price. Correct? It's actually equals to 2,500. So 5% over 100 times, you don't know what is the remaining, so I say remaining price, selling price, equals to 2,500. You can do your calculation. So here R equals to, when this one switch over here, it becomes 2,500 times 100 divided by 5. Now you're P6, I expect you to know why is it like that, okay? If you really don't know, just drop me a message. Oh, sorry. Here is not 2,500. My apologies here. Here is actually 2,000. Sometimes 2,000. So must go back and check your work. It's easy to make mistake, but this is not the kind of mistake that we want to make, because we want every marks from the math, right? Okay. And then when I do the calculation, I will have 40. So the remaining is actually 40,000. So what is the price of the car? The price of the car is actually 50,000 at 40,000. It's actually 90,000. You can work backwards. Let's say now you already know that it's 90,000, right? You want to check your answer if you have the time. You know that the first 90,000 you minus 50, you break it out. The first 50,000 is actually 3%. You do 3% of 50,000 will actually give you 1,500. Correct? And then the remaining, which is this, you know 5% of this remaining will actually give you 2,000. And then you will have 3,500 as his commission. Okay?